What's the difference between a really gross bus station and a lobster with large breasts?
One's a really gross bus station and the other one's a lobster with large breasts?
One's a crusty bus station and the other's a busty crustacean. Oh, hello there. I didn't see you come in. Thank you for joining us for this, the very first episode of the animated
Doctor Who.
Animated Doctor Who.
Right, this is part of the Drunk Doctor Who podcast, and we have finally hit the Scream of the Shalka. Which, well, no, we had a couple other ones, third-party stuff we've already done in this century. This is the first BBC produced from this century. Scream of the Shalka, it's interesting. So this was originally going to be the current revival for Doctor Who. They produced most of it, and then they decided to do the live action instead.
Psych.
Right, so this is, like I said, animated. They decided to do the live action instead.
Where's Richard E. Grant up here?
He's not
the Ninth Doctor.
He's not the Ninth Doctor. He is the animated Doctor.
Canon.
Yes, now. We'll get into that.
How did they make that canon?
Alright, so anyway.
What are you drinking today, Hattie?
Oh, I'm Hatter. This is Holden. What are you drinking?
Who's that? Jack Daniels Blackjack Cola. So it's like a Jack and Coke, but it's like pre-mixed.
Mm-hmm. I'm drinking Captain Morgan Spice Rum. I was drinking Tito's Vodka, but I ran out. So I switched over.
Okay. Where's the rum gun?
Where's all the rum? Why is all the rum gone? Oh, that's why.
That's where the rum's
Okay, so this is very much an anomaly within Doctor Who. This is the only thing made by anyone, BBC or not, that was ever declared non-canon. Because they wanted Eccleston to be the Ninth Doctor and not Richard E. Grant. But then later on, they went ahead and canonized it into the show in Shoots I Got Was first series.
So which number is Richard E. Grant?
He's not a number. He's the animated Doctor, much like the War Doctor or the Renegade Doctor.
Those don't count towards regenerations?
They count towards regenerations, they don't count towards numbers.
Oh, so he does count as part of the first 13? How many regenerations does he get?
No, they've somehow... Okay, so he is brought in a multiverse fashion.
Oh.
That's how he exists. He is brought in much like...
like the TV Doctor.
No, the movie Doctor. The one who was in the 2 movies.
Yeah.
They brought him in also under a multiverse scenario.
Oh.
Yeah. So they're both now canon, but not as numbered, not as even realistically named like the War Doctor or the Renegade Doctor. They're now just kind of multiversed in.
Oh boy, the multiverse is a can of worms.
I hate... Okay. Love multiverse, and then they did everything everywhere all at once. Nothing's gonna ever beat that, and I'm sick of multiverse now. I'll accept it for Deadpool 3, Deadpool and Wolverine, because it was poking fun at multiverse as well as everything else. But I'm just done. However, this kind of canonized some stuff that people would like to be canonized in a unique way, and so fine.
I haven't seen that yet.
Which one?
Everything, Everywhere, All at Once.
It won Best Picture.
Really?
A science fiction film that won Best Picture, yeah.
Wow, that's
the first one.
The first one?
The first one. Even 2001 lost, I believe.
A Space Odyssey?
Yeah, even that lost, I believe. Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. Wait, I've got to show that to you. I seriously have to show that to you. We're going to skip one of these podcasts. I'm going to show that to you.
We'll have a movie night. It's been forever since we've had a movie night.
Agreed.
Add it to the list.
It is fantastic. Great movie. everyone in it deserved their Oscars. You remember Short Round?
Yeah, start the play in Short Round.
He wins. He comes back after 40 years, plays the main guy in that movie, and wins an Oscar.
He didn't do any movies between that and Indiana Jones?
He did hardly anything. He did Goonies, maybe a couple others. But then he dropped out of the industry, lived a life, came back to it, and then won an Oscar for Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
The actress also won. I can't remember her name. And what's her face from Halloween? The original Halloween.
Oh, the Freaky Friday.
Yeah, she was in the remake of Freaky Friday.
And the original. She was the mom.
She was in the original.
Yeah. The mom?
She was in the remake, not the original.
This is the same people in the original.
No. There's a sequel called Freakier Friday.
Yeah. Oh.
But that's a sequel to the remake Freaky Friday.
Oh, you're talking about like the old...
Right, there's an original back from like the 60s.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Okay. Anyway.
Yeah, that lady.
True Lies. She was in True Lies. She was in a lot of movies. I can't think of her name. But she won a Best Supporting Actress Oscar.
She was in that movie?
Everything Everywhere All at Once, yeah. Yeah, it was phenomenal. It was really, really good. And nowadays I'm like, nope. Don't need any other multiverse. We're done. Once again, fine for Deadpool 3. It made fun of all that, you know. It's a parody, so go with that.
So we watched 8 weeks of Doctor Who this week.
No.
To make up for the 8 weeks that we missed of Doctor Who.
Alright. Okay, so this begins the animated Doctor Who. It was the first one done completely in animation, not restoring through animation or completing by animation.
Yeah.
The first one that was just purely animated, and it was 6 episodes, about 13 minutes long, 12 minutes plus exit and intro credits. And there are 2 more of these, only 2, both David Tennant 10th Doctor stories, and we'll get to those.
Did you see that port?
I did.
I could be
most of it.
I could be a bartender.
You could, and then run for Congress. Don't break that.
Is there a bartender that ran for Congress?
Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. Yes.
Yeah.
AOC.
Yeah.
She's called frequently. Anyway, she was like 27 years old, ran for Congress.
Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
I don't think she was ever a bartender.
Oh. RBJ.
G.
RBG. Ginsburg.
We're both decently drunk. Okay, anyway. No? I am. You just... Yeah, just go with reasonably drunk. Alright, anyway. This has Richard E. Grant playing the Doctor. Voicing the Doctor. And it's funny because he also did play the Doctor briefly in The Curse of Fatal Death. The
one with Rowan Atkinson?
Yeah. Remember Richie Grant briefly plays the Doctor in that? So he plays the Doctor there, which is completely unofficial, just a fun skit. Plays the Doctor.
Not in the multiverse?
No.
Not yet.
Plays the Doctor. Oh my God. You bring up plays the Doctor here. Then it's declared non-canon. Then he comes back in the show later on as the Great Intelligence.
Oh.
Right, he'll be in there down the line.
The spider one?
Kind of, yeah. But remember the Great Intelligence from the second Doctor? And then it came back in like the third Doctor?
Yeah.
Well, it comes back again in the future. And Richard E. Grant is the puppet of the Great Intelligence.
Oh.
And he doesn't get to play the Doctor again, but now he's been immortalized as the Doctor through the multiverse stuff from the one of the most recent seasons series.
So he is the Ninth Doctor.
No, he's not. He's the animated. He's the Ninth Doctor in a different universe.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Like I said, this is such an incredible anomaly. The only thing declared non-canon, and obviously the only thing made canon later on, which is just freaky.
He has a very Hartnell design with the hair and
yeah, well, he's
back to that older gentleman Doctor.
He's about 1.5 feet taller than Hartnell.
Well, he's animated, so he's about.
But no, Richard E. Grant is 6 foot something.
Oh.
Hartnell was like 5'2", maybe.
No, I'm talking about the animated character.
Well, it actually captured Richard E. Grant fairly well, although of course the cheekbones and the jaw are more angular because the animation was rough, you know. Yeah. Okay, speaking of which, this is broadcast from November 13th, 2003 to December 18th, 2003. So they transmitted because they were eventually put out as webisodes, just like the other 2 animated ones with the 10th Doctor. And they were put online once a week for that many weeks. In this case, 6. 6 episodes creates one modern story, one modern episode.
Did you watch them online?
No. I missed that because I didn't really. It wasn't on my radar at the time, realistically, until they started up again in 2005.
Okay.
So no, I didn't watch it at the time as the webisodes, but I saw it, of course, and I own it later.
So they animated the revival. And then they decided they're going to do it live action. It took them 2 years to do that.
They had to cast everybody. Mm-hmm. They had to set up the production. Mm-hmm. They had to produce it, and then they had to do all the special effects. Mm-hmm. And by the time it transmitted, it was 2 years later.
Broadcast, yes. It was 2 years later.
Those terms are normally synonymous, except when we're talking about the webisodes. Anyway, this essentially was the 40th anniversary episode.
Yeah.
Because it started transmitting in November
to 2003
of 2003. During the 40th anniversary, it was transmitting.
I was 8. I was 8.
Wow. All right. I am so much older than you are.
I did not watch it live.
Correct. All right.
You're less than twice as old as me.
I am less than twice as... How old are you?
30.
You are correct. I am 2 years shy of being twice as old as you at this point. When we started, I was more than twice as old as you.
That fraction's going to continue.
Yeah, it's going to keep it as well. All right. Anyway, so the very first animated Doctor Who, the only thing declared non-canon, and then the only thing made canon when it was previously non-canon, this was the only thing made non-canon. We have Richard E. Grant as the Doctor. Mm-hmm. We have Derek Jacobi playing the Master, but he's an animatronic version of the Master. Apparently the Master's conscience was at one point put into an android, much like Picard in like 3rd or 4th season of Picard.
Could you imagine teen pregnancy, having a child that's only like 13, 14 years younger than you?
No, but it happens.
Yeah. Must be weird.
It must be. Why does this bring that up?
Oh, we're talking about age.
No.
Ages.
Yeah. Like, have you seen, what was the name of that movie?
The Gilmore Girls.
Not the movie I'm thinking of. Don't Be Menace to Society while you're drinking your juice in the hood.
Oh, I don't think I've seen that one.
Okay. Well, a guy has a son who's like 2 years older than he is.
What?
Exactly. Because the age range had gotten so small that the son was older than the dad now.
Like the actors?
No, the characters.
I don't get it.
It's a parody movie, parodying the hood. Mm-hmm. And so you have a character in there whose son is older than he is. Because they keep having kids at younger and younger and younger ages.
Okay.
Alright. Messed up movie. The Wayans brothers.
Yeah,
they did it. It was really good. Really fun. I used to own it on Laserdisc.
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 Okay.
Alright. Anyway.
Okay, Boomer.
No. Generation X. But yeah. Actually, I don't think the Boomers ever got into Laserdiscs. But Generation X did. Although, it might have been a cusp thing. Alright.
Did you upgrade to HD DVD? And then
I never did HD DVD. I went straight to Blu-ray. Yeah. Because Sony learned its lesson and allowed everyone to do Blu-ray. Alright. Anyway, Scream of the Shalka. Today is May 21st, 2026.
That's today.
Alright. This is animation, so we didn't take notes because this is not considered either in the story numbers or the episode numbers for the main show.
Happy Memorial Day.
Oh yeah. That's Monday. Happy Memorial Day.
When do you upload these? Sunday? They premiere Sunday?
Okay. I got a new computer.
Mm-hmm.
I need to get DaVinci downloaded onto it.
A new computer?
Well, it was Wilkins, and I bought it off of Wilkins.
Oh, recently?
A couple weeks ago, yeah.
Oh.
So I don't have the rendering software on it yet.
I didn't know that.
So last week's episode has not been rendered yet.
When you said new computer, I thought you were talking about the one you got like 2 years. How long?
It's been a while.
Oh man, time flies.
Yeah. So
whenever Valheim came out.
This computer doesn't have our rendering software on it yet. So I have to download it, and so last week's episode hasn't been rendered. This week's episode is going to take a little while to render. I need to do all that, and then I can put them on probably on a couple of subsequent Sundays. Yeah.
Right.
But
we're going to be ahead of schedule.
Right. This one isn't going to get up soon like the we did previously when I put them up the same night, you know.
We got a double feature.
Yeah, subsequent weeks. Alright, so anyway, animated Retreat Grant, 6 little short episodes, basically made a 78-minute feature, or almost feature. Derek Jacobi voicing the Master, or an animatronic of the Master.
The Master voicing the Master.
He is the Master later on.
Masterfully.
Yeah. Alright, anyway, if you want to start off the plot, I need to take a leak.
You're leaving me?
I got it briefly.
We just had an intermission.
Yeah. I'm still going to take a leak.
Okay.
Alright, I'll be back. Alright, be right back. I leave it in this young man's very capable hands. 30-year-old capable hands.
Those are mine. So in this alternate universe, we still have a broken chameleon circuit. TARDIS is still a police box. I'm trying to remember where it opened. The doctor shows up in London. He's like, "No, I don't want this adventure. Why did you bring me here? I'm not gonna do it." He seems very jaded. Later in the episodes, they allude to some terrible event where he lost something or someone, and it kind of changed his personality, and he hasn't had a companion since, and that's why instead he has the animatronic Master as his companion, alluding to some past event where the Master was going to die, and he transferred his consciousness, which the Master kind of hints at. So there's a lot of plot and stuff that they never really got to explain because the show got canceled. So there's a lot of little world building stuff that they're planting and they intended to explore later, but they never got to. So anyway, here's the new doctor, jaded. He says, I'm not going on this adventure, TARDIS. I don't know why you brought me here. He ends up in London. He says, by the stench of it, this is London 2003, which current day when it aired. And he's walking around. London's very strange. It's totally abandoned. No one's walking the streets. Ooh, excuse me. There's no new newspapers, nothing. It looks like the whole town has been quarantined or something. We flash into a bar where there's Cheney, Miss Cheney, Amelia, I think, and her boyfriend Joe, and their boss at the bar, and one patron. They're kind of huddled, hiding in the bar, hush hush. And Amelia's giving out free beer to the one customer, and the boss is like, quit giving away free beer. And she goes, oh, what's the point? We're not going to get any more. And a lot of kind of doomsday talk. And they're kind of alluding to something terrible is going on, but they don't really want to talk about it. But Amelia wants to talk about it. And then in wanders the doctor. And he wants answers. And he's deduced that...
Oh, he wanders in the bar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's deduced that something terrible's happened. The town's been on lockdown or
people are scared.
For 3 weeks. Yeah, people are scared. They don't want to talk about it. That's where we're at.
Alright, so there's a...
Her name's Amelia Cheney? Amelia Cheney?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
And he goes, you're scared, but you're less scared than they are.
Right.
So you're going to tell me what happened.
Right. So the whole town has apparently been basically under lockdown and afraid of their own shadows. Because there are these creatures that come out of the ground and kill people.
Spoiler, we don't know that yet. Shalka.
Alright. So everything happens very, very quickly because they've got to do it within 13-minute episodes. Yeah. As opposed to 22 or 45-minute episodes.
The conversational cadence is very quick. The doctor complains about them not having classical music on the jukebox. No one really tells him what's going on, so he storms off. Out in the street, he comes across a homeless lady.
Yeah, a little lady.
Who's lamenting about losing her 23 cats.
28
cats, because their floor's no longer there.
And no longer solid, is what she says. Yeah.
Is this before or after he saw the solidified larvae person?
Right after.
There's a solidified larvae person, which who knows what that
lava.
means.
Yeah.
Oh, lava.
Larvae.
I thought they're... So she was putting lava on herself?
Yes.
Oh.
She was burning herself with lava.
I kept hearing larva.
Okay. Did you not read the subtitles?
There were subtitles?
Yes, there were subtitles. We always use subtitles if they're available.
Lava is so much worse.
Yes.
Could you imagine applying topical
no
as a lotion?
That's part of the
family show.
Yeah, it's part of the gruesomeness of it. Anyway, so he goes by a statue that was a woman applying lava to herself. Meets the little lady.
Reminds me of the episode, or the commercial, the Starburst commercial, where he takes out a Starburst, but he drops it in the vat of acid. So he reaches in to get it, and his arm's gone. So he puts his other hand.
No, never saw it.
Oh, that's a great commercial.
It's a real commercial.
Yeah.
Alright, these episodes are so short, we're not going to do the breaks between the episodes because I'm not 100% sure exactly where they were. And they're so short.
Yeah.
Anyway, he talks to the old lady. She tells him what's been going on. And his TARDIS is gone.
Oh, the Earth swallowed it up.
Right. With the lava.
Larva.
Lava.
Yeah, that one.
Alright, so then he talks to the lady. She ends up hearing the tremors and I think dying of a heart attack or fright or something.
Yeah.
And then he eventually finds his way into the home of, what's her name? Allison?
Maybe. Amelia?
Amelia? Yeah. He finds his way to the home of Amelia.
Miss Cheney.
Yeah, Cheney. Her last name's Cheney. He finds his way to her home and he tries to get out of her what's going on. And she...
Allison.
Oh, Allison Cheney. All right. She's like, how did you find me? He's like, your address was on your pay stub.
It says unit, but they never called them unit.
Correct. That's a little bit of a retcon.
Ah.
Anyway, so he goes to their home. And it's Allison and Joe. Her boyfriend. Anyway, so they go there and he's talking to him and Joe's like, you don't want to do this. You don't want to do this. And she's like, somebody has to say what's going on. So she spills all the beans to the doctor.
And Joe's like, nothing's happening. Everything is normal.
Yeah, it's so much of this is a Twilight Zone episode. Yeah. Remember the one with the little boy who changes people into whatever he wants, like a Jack in the Box and stuff like that?
I don't think I've seen that one.
Okay. Everyone's afraid of him because he can just change reality at will.
Oh.
And so they're trying to please
like the
him.
kid with the purple crayon.
I know that's a movie and a book. Haven't seen it. I actually kind of did want to see it.
They made a new one.
Yeah.
The live action movie.
Yeah, haven't seen it.
But
But
Shazam in it.
that doesn't sell it.
No.
All right. Anyway, so
the last one I saw was Time Enough at Last. The guy, he just wants to read. And there's the nuclear apocalypse.
Oh, and the glasses.
And he finally has the chance to read, and his glasses break. Or the witching pool, where something happened with the little girl's audio, so they had a different actress dub over her audio, and it's really weird. You're like,
Yeah. Anyway, so there's so much of this is like a Twilight Zone episode. So if you disrupt or denigrate those in charge, in this case the Shalka, they'll come after you. So everyone's dancing on eggshells trying not to do that. The doctor comes in, he literally does everything he can. He destroys cutlery, he destroys plates and cups and stuff, trying to say, hey, we'll bring him in.
It's like trimmers.
A bit, yeah. Yeah.
Did you know they have like 6 of those now?
Something like that, yeah.
No, and Kevin Bacon's only in one of them.
Kevin Bacon, the hardest working man in Hollywood.
Why did they say that?
You know the game 6 Degrees from Kevin Bacon, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He's been in so many movies that you can go, okay, give me an actor and I will find a way to them anywhere in the world to Kevin Bacon in 6 steps.
But only one Tremors movie.
Yeah, but so many other movies.
Like Roadhouse.
Kevin Bacon wasn't in Roadhouse.
Oh, never mind.
He was in Animal House.
Oh. Who was in Roadhouse?
The remake or the original?
The Dirty Dancing guy?
Yeah, he was in the original.
That's the Roadhouse guy.
That's not Kevin Bacon.
No. Not bad.
Alright, anyway. The Shakla show up and they're giant worm creatures. The doctor manages to kill one with their own sonic vibrations and kill the other one.
He reflects it with a dinner plate.
Yeah, a serving pan.
And then he just like takes a blunt object and explodes the other one.
Right, he like decapitates the first one.
And Allison's like, oh, you killed him. And the doctor goes, I never killed.
And then he kills. So they run to a general store.
Oh, that's the end of episode 1.
Like I said, the episodes are so short here. We don't need to mess with them. And I'm not sure that's the end of episode 1.
When the Shalka first comes out of the ground in the apartment.
Is it?
I think so.
Oh, okay. I thought it might have been when the little lady was dying or something.
No, it's after that.
Alright.
So they're in the hardware store, and the doctor's like, grab the manure.
Grab the fertilizer. We're going to do this. And he sets up a makeshift bomb with fertilizer and paper and whatever the heck he has.
And then he's arrested by British police officers for making an explosive device without a license.
Not in this episode. Anyway, the chocolates show up. He blows up the bomb. He thinks that takes care of him. He thinks he's walking away.
Yeah, he's like,
I'm done.
That's gonna scare him for a couple of days. Once they got exploded, and take
They should
maybe
be shocked.
Yeah, a week to. So my job's done here. You guys are.
He's trying to leave. Realizes his TARDIS is gone, and then they start evacuating. He calls what essentially is unit, although it's never stated as unit in the episodes.
On his TARDIS mobile
phone. Yeah, I want one of those. I so want one of those.
The doctor has a mobile phone now.
Looks like a TARDIS, yeah.
You had to get it with the times. It's 2003. Everyone has a cell phone.
Pretty close by then. Pretty close. I'd say 75% of adults have one. I didn't have one till 05. Well, I had one in 99, 2000, but I got rid of it. And then I didn't have one again until 05 and 06, 07 when I was dating my wife.
You're used to doing this.
No, we're still buttons.
You're used to doing this.
Oh my gosh. Okay, anyway.
You're used to doing this.
Anyway, so the doctor goes to... What was the guy's name?
Joe?
No, not Joe. The head of the
Kenneth.
green unit.
Kenneth.
Alright, so he goes to the green unit and says, look, I'm just looking for my TARDIS. We're going to have to go here because this is where the chocolate are, but I just want my TARDIS and I'm getting out of here. Even though he'd already seen the old lady die, I thought he'd be a little more emphatic after that.
We're talking about all the world building and the plot devices they're setting up to explain later, like the whole master thing, and how it alludes to something terrible happening to the doctor, how he lost something or someone, and he hasn't had a companion since.
It's all seeded throughout here.
And then they never...
And that all goes back to the... when we get to the actual Ninth Doctor, that all goes back to the Time War.
Time War.
Right, which is...
the War Doctor. Who never kills.
No. Correct. The Doctor is made to be less...
Grouchy.
No.
Pacifistic.
No. Less relatable.
Oh.
Because he has seen so much loss. And this is actually one of the things in Richard E. Grant's animated Doctor that still continues into the actual Ninth Doctor. Is
that why
unrelatability.
That's why he's all emo, his old leather jacket.
Well, that, and it's a little bit left over from the 90s, yeah. But I just looked at that's what chose, you know. Anyway, so
The actress chose the look?
I don't think so.
Oh.
But I could actually see.
He said, I'm not doing it without a leather jacket.
I could actually see Eccleston choosing that look.
Yeah.
I don't know if he did or didn't. I have no reason to believe he did, but I could see him doing it.
Yeah.
It's just the kind of guy he is.
Yeah.
He's still alive. Anyway, so the Doctor. Alright, so the Shalka managed to break into the TARDIS.
They
the
just
prime chakra.
scream at it, and the door opens wide up.
And the prime chakra goes in there, and this is the only actual sapient chakra.
How many villains have been open to the TARDIS have been able to open the TARDIS? Like 3 or 4. What were they? The Sensorites? They went boop, 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 boop.
The Sensorites, these guys, the Shalka. Hold on, scouring. Even most of the Time Lords can't get into that.
Yeah, that's
and there's some weird. Modern. Okay.
The TARDIS has like this force field.
Right.
One of the villains are just able to burn the keyhole out or something.
Right, and there's a modern one which is the Kablam Man gets in, but the Doctor let the Kablam Man in from earlier, so it didn't really break in. It was given permission. It's an Amazon thing, and don't forget the image of
like Amazon Prime or the Amazon Rainforest.
No, like Amazon delivery service.
Ah,
and then what's his face? The Egyptian god showed up in the TARDIS. Yeah. Remember that?
He just materialized in it.
Materialized in it and showed himself to the Fourth Doctor and Sarah Jane. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, what's his name? He comes back.
Haven't we had a companion named Allison before?
I don't think so. But she would definitely be the companion of this, if we can count it for that. But they don't count this in the numbered episodes or in the main show because it's animated.
Oh, she's definitely a companion.
Right, but it's not counted because it's not in the main show or animated.
And a whole bunch of unit soldiers are also companions in this.
Once again, not counted in the main show because it's animated, solely animated. Jeez Louise, I'm looking for Pyramids of Mars. What was his name?
I don't know.
The bad guy in Pyramids of Mars. He Anubis or whatever. He shows up in it, and he manages to break it.
I think that's one I really liked.
It's a really good story, really good series.
I really like the villain.
Yes, and he does show up later, although not as well.
Fourth Doctor? Fourth Doctor?
We were talking about the Pyramids of Mars.
Okay. Oh, I got a sticker. Oh.
Careful. Okay. Drunks are us. Alright. Anyway, so the Shalka Prime gets into the TARDIS, and there is the Master looking like his old self. I mean, very similar to his old self. And he puts out a force field which pushes the Prime Chakra out of the TARDIS. She goes, she considers him.
Pyramids of Mars was our favorite
for season 13. Yeah, it's a good serial.
It's in this notebook.
Like I said, I think it's Anubis. Anyway, she considers the Master a lesser being. She considers the Doctor a lesser being. She obviously considers humans lesser beings. So when the Doctor goes down into the caves with what is termed unit, although it's never stated in the serial, he goes down there looking for the TARDIS. He manages to get to the Prime Chakra, and he's like, let me just have my TARDIS and I'll go. And she's like, no, you're one of the lesser creatures. And she tortures and, is going to kill Allison. What's her name? Allison? Allison, hey. The doctor's like, okay, don't hurt her, I'll do whatever you want. And the Shalka's like, yes, you're a lesser creature, because you feel for these human beings. The doctor takes her into the TARDIS, and he turns off the master android with a little remote control. Yeah. And he's like, okay, you know, you can handle this. And then they take the doctor and Allison. The Prime Shalka scratches her head.
Yeah. Ouch.
And you wonder what that's about. They don't state then, but they do later. And they throw the doctor into a singularity, into a black hole to die.
But his cell phone still has reception.
Yes, somehow. And he figures out, hey, the cell phone is part of the TARDIS. Let me remind you, you're part of the TARDIS. And he gets the TARDIS door, not the whole TARDIS, but the TARDIS door to show up so he can go back into the TARDIS. In the meantime, they release Allison into the world Joe had been looking for. Because they had taken her from an actual not excavation, a vehicle to remove people from problematic places. What's it called?
What?
When you leave a problematic place.
What? What is that called?
We're drunk. Exodus. When you leave a problematic place. Exodus. Or evacuation. So she was taken from the evacuation vehicle. But
Sutek.
That's it. Yeah, he does come back.
Nice.
Not
we
well.
did do a villains episode on him.
Yes, he was our singular. He was a one-off.
But he's
no longer a one-off. Yeah. It's happened before. It has happened.
Ooh.
Like with the it happened before with the toy maker, the Celestial toy maker.
And he comes back as
He was a big one-off, but he comes back.
Comes back as Doogie Howser.
Yes, Doogie Howser. All right.
Neil Patrick Harris.
All right.
Barney. How I Met Your Mother.
I love having How I Met Your Mother.
Did you like the ending?
Nobody likes the ending.
I like the ending.
You like the ending?
I didn't mind it so much.
Okay.
I thought it made sense.
Okay.
I liked it. Because that's life. That's how life works, man.
You are correct, yes.
It seemed very realistic.
It did. It actually did. But I think people were expecting more Mother and not, hey, I love this lady. I married your mother. I loved her. She died. Now I go back to loving this lady. I think that's the problem with that, yeah.
Yeah, everyone was all committed to, it must be Robin. It has to be Robin. And then it wasn't Robin. They're like, ah! But then it was Robin.
I think it was the bait and switch, you know?
Yeah, that's life.
Anyway, so...
if only Robin had a yellow umbrella.
Or if only she was
one.
Mary Sparkles.
Huh?
Remember the episode when she was the Canadian...
the pop star?
Pop star? Yeah, Mary Sparkles or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go to the mall. Gosh. It's funny.
But then she married Barney. Or they didn't get married. They dated for a while. Did they get married?
Don't remember. Alright. Anyway. So the doctor, he eventually figures out that the people above, when all the people start screaming in all different areas of the world, there's Russians, there's Indians, there's just different people in different parts of the world shown.
The Shalka don't like pure oxygen. They like the volcanic gases.
Right.
But they figured out that
these people can scream and create their atmosphere.
Carbon dioxide mixes with something. It destroys the atmosphere.
So these people are screaming to destroy the atmosphere because they're controlled by somebody with a little
alien
chocolate in their head, as Allison was.
Gross.
Yeah. So the doctor stops the one with Allison, and he says, okay, for all these others, we need to stop them within an hour. Mm-hmm. Within an hour, the human race will be dead.
Yeah.
And so they advance everything. The shock will keep advancing everything. The ozone layer is disappearing as the climate is changing. And the unit commander,
he gets sunburned.
And his number one gets sunburned. And everything is changing. The doctor goes, okay, I need you. He points at Allison. We have to go down there. We have to go in TARDIS. And, oh no, he already has his TARDIS. That's how he goes down there. And we have to do some very specific things. They go down there. The doctor is singing.
I don't like this part. It doesn't make any sense.
Right. Episode 6 is a little weird.
So, the master judges the doctor's singing.
And the companion. He judges Allison horribly.
Oh, yeah. Master's not a nice guy.
True words are never spoken.
So they're in the cavern.
Mm-hmm.
The doctor pulls out the vial with the Shalka miniature that he pulled out of Allison's head.
Correct.
And he swallows it.
To connect with them.
Which is gross.
Yeah.
And he's reprogramming it mentally.
Yes.
Oh, it's in his digestive system.
Yes.
And he's like, I understand the screams now. And he starts going crazy, and Allison's like, whoa.
Slap.
He's
slap.
like, don't do that. I totally have a handle on this. And then he regurgitates the miniature Shalka. And then he's like, you gotta take this back. And she's like, okay.
And he puts it in her head because he's killed the prime chakra, and all the other non-sentient chakra have wondered why they haven't received orders. So he's like, here's your order. Just go with it. Stop everything. They'll fight you, but stop everything.
Here's the weird part. Is it's like this big moment where he's like, you have the willpower to fight this.
You did it once, you can do it again.
You can do it. You can give the orders to all these people around the world. And she's like, okay, I'll try. And she goes, they're fighting back. And the doctor goes, never mind all that. Change your plans.
He does.
This big inspirational speech. He's like, forget about you.
And he's like, plan B, I'll sing to them and I'll... Okay, this is the Mars Attacks thing. Have you seen Mars Attacks? Yeah. This is the whole Tom Jones, and he kills the Martians. Same exact thing. So the doctor goes and he sings a particular note, kills all the chakra, pretty much all around the world. There you go. Day saved. It's all over. The doctor gets Allison to go with him in the TARDIS. We never see either one of them again. This doctor or this companion, because the animated stuff was not carried on in this fashion.
And Joe's like, hey, that's my girlfriend. And she's like, I'll be back. And the doctor's like, yeah, it's a time machine. She's probably back at her mom's house already. He's like, okay, I'll call her. She's not there. And it's like, oh, I guess she dies at some point or something. I
don't know. Or doesn't make it back to that time frame, yeah. Kind of brutal, actually.
And Joe's just like, oh.
Yeah, it's like, so single. Oh, he was left out in the cold, but to be fair, he was a bit of a milquetoast.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what that means? Milk toast?
Yeah.
Someone who is...
Nancy.
Wait, a what?
Negative Nancy?
Kind of close, actually. It's someone who is so bereft of life that they're just a limp hand.
No, like me.
No.
I'm a beer toast.
No, you're not bereft of life. You enjoy life. You just don't let yourself live as much as you should.
My favorite part was when the doctor's like, "You're the only one that can do this." She's like, "I'm struggling a little bit." He's like, "Never mind, I'll do it."
Yeah, episode 5 and episode 6 were weird. Alright.
Literally, how do we wrap this up? We set up this massive villain.
They're like 13-minute episodes.
Who's death incarnate and is controlling 80% of the planets in the galaxy and are unknown to the Time Lords. And they're gonna wipe out every civilization in the universe. And they're like, "Oh, we have 13 minutes to round this up." The doctor sings.
Yes, that's a weird way to term it up. But yeah. Alright. Okay, so this is a weird one-off that is not repeated. We do have 2 more animated Doctor Who stories. Once again, not considered part of the numbered episodes, not considered necessarily part of canon, although this one is.
And they're not Richard E. Grant?
The other 2 are both David Tennant.
Animated David Tennant.
Yes, animated David Tennant.
Huh.
Once again, released online as webisodes.
Was this after David Tennant?
No.
The first
Currently with David Tennant.
Oh, he's doing both.
Yeah, he did live action and he did the 2 animes.
And they're not canon?
They're not numbered episodes, and the canon is questionable. Canonicity questionable. But anyway, what do you think?
You know what I think is the most canon thing?
A canon?
Yeah, pirates, like gunships. It's very canonical. What'd you say? What was the question?
What did you think of the story and it being a Doctor Who episode?
I liked it. Great setup. Terrible payoff. But it was fun and goofy. I enjoyed it. Overall, I enjoyed it.
Okay, I can agree with all of that. Very funny, goofy, but poor payoff. The whole idea of the Master being the Doctor's companion, but as an android, hasn't happened since.
He's like, I could have had a slow and painful death, but instead I
allowed him to be in this. Oh, yeah. Interesting setup. Not the greatest payoff. Okay.
Doctor Who news?
Doctor Who news. Nothing.
No news is good news.
Now it becomes Doctor Who, and we have nothing. There's no new release dates for the United States. There's no new information on new episodes. We talked last time about the what was it?
Lost episodes?
No, not lost episodes. The
recovered. When do we get to see the lost episodes that have been recovered? Are they out already?
Okay, most of them are out already. Some of them have yet to be like episodes 1 and 3 of the Dog's Master Plan. But no, last episode we were talking about the AFT or whatever it is, plus.
Oh, the AMC
hosting
service?
the old episodes.
Yeah.
But that's it. There's been nothing since then.
It's only been a week.
Yeah. It's only been a week. But I want more release dates for the United States, and we have nothing on the horizon at all. Not the War Between Land and the Sea, not the latest Doctor Who series, not any other classic seasons on Blu-ray, nothing.
But the next BBV episode will be released of December this year. And December the next year.
Okay.
And then December of the year after.
I see what you did there. Clever.
So we always have that to look forward to each year.
Okay, so next week we're going to do, I think, one more third-party
Oh yeah?
thing. I think there's one third-party thing between here and there.
Stay tuned. What is it?
Yeah, I'm looking it up. Sorry you're so tired.
I'm bouncing off the wall.
Like I said, Tuesday. We'll do Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Damon's Rising.
Ooh, the Damons are coming back.
Damon's Rising. And
We
then
see
after
Damon.
that, we start with Eccleston. We start on the current revival.
Oh my gosh. Ah! I'm excited. We get to see the new stuff.
So next week, Damon's Rising. Then after that, we start Eccleston. And you get to see the current revival, and we'll go through that. Along with all the spin-offs, and there's a little bit of third party, but mostly spin-offs.
And the Doctor, and Vincent Ego,
Yeah.
TARDIS, and Starry Nights.
Mm-hmm.
That's the merchandise I saw. They had belts and T-shirts.
There's an episode of Vincent and the Doctor.
Yeah.
It's gut-wrenching. It's beautiful. It is.
There's a movie called Vincent and Me.
Yeah.
Have you seen that?
I've seen parts of it.
Ah.
And it is insane and wonderful. But Vincent and the Doctor,
I watched that when I was young.
yeah, is gorgeous. Alright.
I didn't think you would have seen that movie.
Like I said, I've seen
It's an
bits
obscure
of it. Bits
movie.
of it. I'm an eccentric guy.
Hold on, I'm going to do something eccentric.
Exactly. Alright. Any other questions or anything about the episodes? About the story? Alright. We will see you hopefully next week for Deimos Rising.
It's my bedtime.
Bum, 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 bum. You close the aperture. That's how you turn it off.
Yeah.